Good afternoon, Americans. This is your favorite alien on the afternoon of Friday, May 5th, 2023. Cinco de Mayo, America's Independence Day. And today I want to do a comment on, or a concurring and rebuttal comment on Chief Justice, or not Chief Justice, but Justice Clarence Thomas's remarks that the Supreme Court does not pay for what you do in it. And yes, Justice Thomas is right about the first part. The Supreme Court does not pay for what you do, meaning him and other justices. But he forgets the prime directive, and he forgets the foundation of the Supreme Court, which is we the people, in order to make a more perfect union, hereby establish this Constitution. Okay? Somehow or another, Justice Clarence Thomas thinks that he is supposed to be viewing the Constitution in his point of view, not in the abstract point of view that the Constitution was set up back in 1787. And that's the problem with having a document that does not live. You need a living document, and the Constitution, you guys killed it a long time ago. So yes, Justice Thomas is right that he doesn't get paid enough for doing the job of a justice of the Supreme Court. But he doesn't do the job of a justice of the Supreme Court. Neither do most of the justices of the Supreme Court, Chief Justice Roberts being a minor exception. You justice bring your point of view to the Supreme Court when you shouldn't have. You should have let that, because you're caretakers of something called the United States of America. You're supposed to be 1/3 of the governing body, yet you don't act that way. You're supposed to be the supreme body that legislates and dictates to the other two, hey boys, you're crossing the border of what the Constitution meant us to do, and that's the problem. So see, in that respect, Justice Thomas is wrong. He should be there to do the job of the Constitution, not to get paid for doing the job of the Constitution. He is a caretaker. Is the job of the presidency worth $400,000? Well, Joe Biden would have said no. Trump definitely says hell no, because he likes money. And the presidency is not about money. Is the Congress about money? How much do you get, Congressman? $100 and some $1,000, $150,000 or so. And senators, do you get over $200,000? Yeah. Well, is that worth being a senator or a congressman? No, right? Because you got players like the judge over in New York Yankees getting a lot more than that a year. $30 million a year. You got actors getting the same amount of money. You got soccer players getting around that same amount of money too. Hockey players, well, they're getting a little less, but they're still getting millions. And a local police officer gets what, $24,000 to $48,000? A firefighter, $24,000 to $48,000. A teacher, maybe $30,000. Yeah. How about a court-appointed attorney? Well, maybe 30,000, maybe. You don't count people like Morgan and Morgan because they get 33 and a third of whatever they get. So yeah, they're getting a lot of money. But they're not getting the results that people would want. Because the value of a Supreme Court justice is to know what is good for the many and what is not good for the few or the one. But in your cases over there, like Justice Thomas, you've been making decisions for the few and the one, not for the many. Therefore, Justice Thomas is a lot wrong in that respect. As an alien from another planet, I say this is why your civilization is dying. Because of people like Justice Thomas, President Donald J. Trump, and Joe Biden. And congressmen like McCarthy, senators like McConnell, and Feinstein, who shouldn't be there anyway, congresswomen like Pelosi. You guys have polluted the Constitution. Until you decide to bring your civilization back to what it should be, you guys are on the road to extinction. This is your favorite alien. Good day.